Good afternoon, dear student. I am Vikram Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce from Mewar University. Today, in this class, let's understand the topic contract costing. These are the content for regarding contract costing, concept of contract costing, features, types, and concept of contract account, special terms used in contract account, then format of contract account, process for calculation of profit on incomplete contract, and then after that we take one example, practical example. Now let's we start one by one. Concept of contract costing. Contract costing, it is just a special form of job costing. It is the most appropriate method to be adopted in such industries like building and construction work, civil engineering work, mechanical fabrication work, shipbuilding work, etc. In other words, the contract costing, it is a form of special order costing which applied where the work is undertaken to customer requirement and each order of long duration as compared to job costing. Under job costing, we have short duration, but under contract costing we have long duration. It may be more than 6 months, more than 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Basically, this contract costing, it is applied in the construction work, construction like preparing any residential house, any apartment, any building, bridge, roadways, etc. This costing is applied. This costing, it is also known as a terminal costing. For regarding contract costing, it is a form of specific order costing in which costs are attributed to individual contract. Suppose any contractor parallel doing 10 contract work, then we have to prepare 10 contract account separately for calculation of profit. This is the concept regarding contract costing. Now after that, features. Here each contract itself a cost unit. Here we consider or we measure each contract as a cost unit, or for regarding this we calculate profit for each contract. Now then, work is executed at a customer site. Here, this type of contract work, it is executed at a customer site. Then the next, under this contract costing, we have existence of subcontract cost. It means under the main contract, the contractor give some part of work to another contractor, like for regarding furniture work, the main contractor give work to furniture contractor. So the next one, most of the expenses incurred upon the contract, it is direct expenses, it is connection with raw material. The next one is cost control. It is very difficult in contract costing. This is the main uh, disadvantage. Under this we have to control cost from a different situation. Now the next one is types of contract. In the construction work, in the contract costing, we have three type of contract work. Fixed price contracts. Under this fixed price contract, both party, contractor and contractee, they decide a price, fixed price regarding contract work. It means it is based on fixed price contract. Now the next one, fixed price contract with explanation clause. Under this price is fixed before starting the work, but under this we mention some uh, explanation clause, or we did agreement for regarding acceleration clause under this for reference of material and labor. If the in future the price is increased, the contract price is also increased. This type of agreement from starting they already done, that is acceleration clause. Now then, cost plus contract. Under cost plus contract, there is no price fixed for regarding contract. Here just consider the contract price plus we mention profit margin. In before starting the contract, here mention the contract cost, and under this contract cost we add some percentage margin for regarding profit, and from this process we can calculate contract price. Now these are the types. Now after that, let's we start concept of contract account. A contract account, it is normally nominal account in nature. It is prepared to finding out the cost of contract and to know about the profit and loss made on the contract. So a contractor may undertake a number of contracts at a time. For each contract, a separate contract account is opened. It means if same time the 5 contracts are running, then we have to prepare 5 contract account for calculation of cost and profit. In the contract account, here we mention all direct costs such as material cost, labor cost, and other expenses, direct expenses cost, manufacturing cost incurred during a accounting period are debited, and indirect expenses are apportioned on the equal basis. Here the difference between the two sides are known as a notional profit, or you see this notional profit, it is estimated profit. Now after that, under this contract account, when we prepare the contract account, here we have some important terms. This is special terms especially used in contract account. The first one is work in progress. Suppose our contract work running more than 1 year, then we have to calculate profit every year. For the profit calculation purpose, here we prepare contract account and mention work in progress. It means under this work is actually work, it is not completed, but here we mention some work in progress regarding assets and show in the balance sheet by deducting from any advances received from the contracting. Now then, also one more term, work certifying. For the calculation of profit, up to a certain period, we have to find out how many portion of work it is completed. For regarding this, architectural certified work or the remaining work uncertified, it is for according to architectural. Work is completed, but out of those completed work, the some work it is up to mark, that is work certified, the remaining it is works uncertified. Here we mention in contract account. Now the next term is retention money. Regarding this, the amount of works certified, the contractor is paid a specific percentage of the same, and the balance is held or retained by the contractee. This is certified. The contractee certified or safeguard himself against any contingency arising from the certified of the term of the contract by the contractor. The unpaid balance of works certified or the amount held back or retained by the contractee, it is known as retention money. Now the next term is subcontract cost. Listen carefully. Under the main contractor, some work it is given to any another contractor by main contractor, like furniture work. The furniture work it is given to any furniture contractor. Then the cost regarding furniture making work, it is the subcontract cost. Like another example, like any glass work, any tiles or marble framing work, these are the subcontract cost. Now, explanation clause, here this is also repeating part. Under explanation clause, suppose any contractor take one contract uh, on 20 lakh rupees for preparing one residential house or any apartment or any building. Suppose this contract it is running for more than 5 years. Then in this case, the price of material and price of labor it is maybe increase in future. If the price of labor and material it is increased, then the according to this the contract price is also increased. This type of clause if we mention in contract agreement, then it is explanation clause. Now the next, treatment regarding plant and machinery. When we prepare contract account, in the contract account in debit side we mention the whole amount of plant and machinery in debit side, and in credit side here we mention plant and machinery remaining amount after deducting depreciation. This is treatment we apply in contract costing. Now this is all about the special terms regarding contract account. Now after that, this is the format for preparation of contract account. Under this debit side we mention expenses, expenses regarding material, labor, here mention plant full amount, then overhead expenses, manufacturing expenses, subcontract cost, etc. we mention in debit side. Now after that in credit side we mention here the details regarding work in progress. Under this we have to mention two main part, works certified or works uncertified. The total amount we mention in outer column. After that, under this we mention if we have any material on site or material returned to another contract account, then here we mention. For regarding plant, here we subtract depreciation amount and remaining we mention here. So through this process we net plant depreciation account it is in debit side. If we have any material amount, material at site, we mention here material at site. And after this exercise we have to find out debit balance and credit balance. For totaling or calculation, if we have a balance in debit side, it is our notional profit. Listen carefully, this notional profit it is estimated profit. This notional profit again we transfer in credit side by notional profit, and from this notional profit we bifurcate into two parts. One is to profit and loss account and another one is work in progress account. This portion we can calculate by the formula or by we applying some rules. So this bifurcation we will understand in next slide. This is the format regarding contract account. When we find out the cost on a particular contract or we find out profit on a particular contract, then this process we have to follow. Now, after that, the process for calculation of profit on incomplete contract, under this we have four situations. Listen carefully. The first point, when the work has not reasonably completed. It means our work completed below 25%. In this situation, no profit should be taken on the credit of P&L account. All the profit here we transfer to work in progress account. So this is first situation, our work is completed below 25%. Now under second situation, if our work is completed more than 25% but less than 50%. In this situation, the 1/3 of the notional profit are reduced by the percentage of each cash received by may be credited to profit and loss account. Usually for this we use this formula for the amount transferred in profit and loss account. The formula is the notional profit multiply 1/3 multiply cash received divided by work certified. By using this formula, we can calculate amount transfer to profit and loss account. Now the third situation, in this situation, our work is completed more than 50% but below 90%. In this situation, 2/3 profit we transfer to profit and loss account by applying this formula. The formula is notional profit multiply 2/3 multiply cash received divided by work certified. Through this formula, here we calculate profit amount transfer in profit and loss account. Now after next situation, if our contract is nearly to completion. Nearly to completion means it is work completed more than 90%. In this situation, here we have to calculate estimated profit. Listen carefully. If our work is completed more than 90%, then for regarding up to work completion, we have to calculate actual profit, and for regarding remaining work, here we calculate actual. First we calculate estimated expenses, or through estimated expenses we have to find out estimated profit and then multiply cash received divided by contract price. Through this we can calculate our actual profit. This is all about the terms and condition for the amount transfer in profit and loss account. Now from this all about information, here we take one small example. Here this is one example. Listen carefully. The following was the expenditure on a contract for rupees 6 lakh. This 6 lakh, it is our contract price. For regarding this contract, we have expenses, material expenses 1,20,000, wages expenses it is 1,64,000, then plant it is 20,000, overhead expenses it is 8,600. Now after that, cash received amount it is on the contract was 2,40,000. It is being 80% of work certified. Here in this information, cash received it is 2,40,000. This cash received it is 80% of work certified. Now the value of material in hand, we have 10,000. Plant has undergone 20% depreciation. Through this information, we can calculate profit for regarding this contract by preparing contract account. Now under this, in debit side we mention to material, to wages, to plant and to overhead expenses. According to this example, we have 4 information: material, wages, plant or overhead. These 4 information we mention in debit side. Now then in credit side, according to this example, we have one material in hand 10,000. So we mention this 10,000 amount in credit side by material in hand. Now then for regarding plant it is our 20,000 amount. For regarding this plant, we have to charge 20% depreciation. So in credit side we mention by plant 20,000, then you subtract depreciation amount it is 4,000, remaining 16,000 we mention in outer column. Now the next work is for regarding work in progress. Here under work in progress we have only work certified. So here we mention by work certified it is 80% cash received, it is 80% of work certified. So for using this formula we can calculate work certified 2,40,000, it is 80%. So we require 100%. It means 2,40,000 multiply 100 divided by 80, then value is 3 lakh. We can calculate this. Now then after that here we total debit amount and credit amount. In credit side we have 3,26,000 and in debit side we have balance it is 13,400. So from this information this we have to calculate here notional profit. This notional profit we transfer in credit side 13,400